Okay, so here's an application problem that's asking you to use your skills of solving an equation which you learned earlier in Chapter 2. So it says substitute the given values into the given formula and solve for the unknown variable. If necessary, round to one decimal place. So here is the equation, I equals PRT, and I'm going to write that down in my notebook, I equals PRT, and this is the interest formula, simple interest. Interest is principal times rate times time. And then they give us three things. They tell us that the interest is $2,880. They tell us that the principal that we started with is $24,000. And then they tell us the rate, which is 3%, is 0.03. And all we need to do here is we need to take these numbers and plug them in. Okay, it's called substituting or evaluating. We'll put the P right there where P is, and then we'll put the R right here where R is. Then we're going to see what's left, and we're going to solve. So let's start with the I. I is 2880. So 2,880 equals P, which is 24,000, times R, which is the rate, which is 0.03, times T. And now we have one equation, one unknown. We're ready to solve. This is our unknown, T. That's what we're going to solve for. So you can do a few things from here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to multiply these two things together. All right, this is 24,000 times 0.03 times T. So I'll pick up my calculator, 24,000 times 0.03. And that gives me 720. Drop down the T, drop down the 2880. Okay, and now one step to get our T by itself. This is 720 times T, so to get rid of that multiplication, we're going to divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 720. So 720 over 720 reduces down to 1. On the left-hand side, 2880 divided by 720 gives me 4, just the number 4. And then on the right-hand side, all I have is this T that comes down. All right, so here's my answer. 4 equals T. T equals 4. 4. All right, now, remember in the original problem it said round to one decimal places if necessary. So is it necessary that I round this right here? No, it's not. Okay, so I leave it just like that. My answer is T equals 4. And this is included in applications of equations, and it's a problem where we have to evaluate or substitute.